Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Gods and Kings as the Maya, where we are spamming out as many settlements as we can on a neat and orderly grid. Basically, we are developing suburbs. Let me turn off some of these icons, because they're a little bit loud all over the place. I'll probably keep the resource icons up for now. I know they still clutter up the screen, but they are really handy for me, strategically speaking. So, we are still ecstatically happy, which I don't know how I pulled that off, but there we go. We are surprisingly happy, and apparently we're building a great library instead of expanding some more. What is this? Oh well, we are going to expand here, and our cities haven't grown completely, so I guess that's going to be okay. I guess. I think this worker was supposed to be building a road to connect my upcoming city, which is going to settle here, which is a terrible place. And yet it doesn't really matter for our strategy. We're going to be totally happy with just plopping down a city here, and then I'm probably going to expand eastward at that point. Boom. Tulum? I'm going to go with Tulum. Tulum sounds more French, and Tulum sounds a little bit more Latin. I don't know. You are probably... You know what, you're going to come down here and probably build some farms. Actually, it's a good idea to do a little bit of a mathy thing again. So we are actually not working the cows here at all anymore, and we're totally fine with that. Is Uxmal working the cows? I believe they are for now. We might take that over in Tulum. So doing our food math, right? So we need 6 food. We've got 2 from here. 2, we can bring up to 3 with a farm. It'll be nice once we get our civil service, then one person working this will be all it needs for us to work both these hills, or in fact we'll probably end up working the mesa here. It's kind of, the production's not going to be as good because it's 2 hammers and 3 gold, as opposed to the 3 hammers we'll get from the mine. But gold is good too. I don't know. But yeah, excuse me. Unfortunately, that won't really kick in until we've got civil service. And just one moment. Clear my throat more properly. Alright, so that won't really kick in until we've got civil service, so this is kinda sorta gonna be awkward. Now, we can build the farm here, and then between this tile and that tile, we'd still work a mine. The alternative is... Well, it's not really an alternative. I was gonna say, if we were on a river, then we could have gone granary watermill, and then just work the 2 hills plus the mesa, or 3 hills or something like that. That's not going to be an option. I think I will build a farm here, and probably let them work one of these unimproved forests, and then a mine. It's not optimal, but it's something. Meanwhile, we want the overpowered pyramid. So good. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the best unique building in the game, because I haven't really done a proper inventory, and a lot of it depends on the strategy you're employing. But it's pretty damn spiffy. Oh yeah, and we do have the cow question too. Like that's a cow tile is 3 food that could also be worked. And that's the thing, it's not, that 3 food is so awkward. I don't know. We'll reevaluate later. Drama and poetry is coming in now. National epic, amphitheater, 2 buildings I don't think we're planning on attacking. Boom, got that done. You have finished that mine, finally. Excellent. Looking very good. Why are you growing in this direction? Well, I mean, there's something to be said about sort of unifying my empire, but I'd really prefer another hill for us to mine. So right now, because we're working this crappy tile, and this one, 2 totally unimproved tiles, which I really don't like. I do have a few bucks. Why don't I pick up another hill? You know what? And I'm going to turn this on because I need to be able to see the yields. Yeah, it's funny to me that even though these are desert hills, they're totally fine. Like, all hills just produce 2 hammers. There's no penalty whatsoever. If they're next to a river, they get an extra coin. It's just stunning to me that desert hills are totally acceptable. So what I would really like for Palenque is another hill tile with a mine, because it'll work that, it'll be awesome. I mean, we have a void growth on, we're still producing in excess of 2.5 food because we just have no other quality tiles to buy, so, or to build on. So yeah, I will pop this. The salt mine is going to be kind of an weird, awkward decision later on. I guess later in the game we're talking about maybe growing to size 6 or something, but I want more hammers for now, so I'm going to pick that up. And why aren't you working that tile? And why did you just zoom me out? That's weird. So production, it does fine there. If I go default focus, there we go. Okay, now it's doing it more sensible. Sometimes it like takes a turn to register. I was going to manually place these guys, but there we go. We're still producing one extra food that we don't really need since we do have avoid growth. But that's just kind of a math rounding problem. Although we could buy another hill. No, we really can't, can we? Because if we lose this tile, then we're going to be starving. So, in fact, why are we doing this at all? Shouldn't we be doing this? Why do you suck so much, city manager? We're on avoid growth. All right, manual override it is. No, stop that. Do I have to really just lock everything myself? But what did you do? Okay, seriously, this game... Oh, it's because it's a city. Really? That resets everything? Really? I didn't realize I was clicking the city tile. And that, and that, and this. See, and that's perfect. We get an extra hammer out of it, and we're not starving. We're stagnating, but that's totally acceptable. Why would the city manager not do that on its own? We're trading one useless food on avoid growth for this. Maybe it would have once we'd capped out. Maybe avoid growth, it's still like, well, I'll grow very slowly and then just not expand. But no, that doesn't make any sense. All right. Anyway, this makes me happy. And yeah, what the hell? We'll keep throwing hammers at the Great Library. I'm not sure it's going to get finished, but if it did, it would be pretty cool. Let's make another pass over here. You are still growing, that's fine. You are still growing, that's fine. You are still growing, right. Okay, that's all fine. We still have 5 happiness to spare, although we're going to cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring the city up to full. So we're actually going to be at a perfectly neutral happiness once we hit that point. So I do want to let all the cities grow to the size 3. Because we do have something that kicks in at size 3. I don't remember one of our social policies or religious choices. Anyway, let's advance the game. Oh, you are going to come here and build me another mine. That's what you're here for. Yeah. So we're even working that tile and it's not improved. Hey, finally another religion. Let's see here. Christianity founded by the Celts. I did tell you that they were very good at founding religions. So I'm surprised we beat them first. Beat them to it. Warrior. Oh, ooh, okay, hold on. We want that citrus. That is a high value tile. Uxmal, oh, which has reached population 3. Lovely, so now you can be on permanent avoid growth. Oh yeah, click here to have it reassign. What are we working? We are working way too much food, aren't we? Let me click on this at random. I guess, yeah, if I do the settler, then it's not really going to show me anything, is it? Let's just, for the lulz, put it on Colosseum. So plus 5 food. And that is the problem with this city. It's actually too food rich. What it needs is some buildings that allow us to run specialists or something like that. It's food rich, hammer poor. That being said, it actually turns into a probably a good settler builder, because does the food get converted into hammers effectively? Production went from 6 to 9, didn't it? Like, it's not being explicit about it. Yeah. So it's production 6 with plus 5 food, and if I go here, I don't know how the math works on this when you're building a settler. Is it like half your food gets added? Rounded up-ish? Because you would think it was 5 food, it would just add it to the 6 and become 11. This is actually something I've got to investigate. But that being said, Uxmal is actually going to be a fantastic settler builder. It still needs a Colosseum, but I really want to grab this spot. I don't want anyone to beat me to the citrus, because if we can get that online, I will be one happy camper. So I'm going to do that for now. We'll build a thingy later, especially since we're building a great library here. And by thingy, I mean Colosseum. This is going to piss off these guys, but screw them! We're not opposed to a little bit of warfare. We can build our composite bowmen and defend pretty handily. I'm going to move this guy maybe here and then just sort of keep them around to just to guard and fog bust, make sure there no barbarians appear there. It might not be an issue, but a little paranoid. What are you doing standing here? Were you originally going here and you got canceled? Could be. I don't remember if I want to build a farm here or not. No, I don't think so. I just need one farm here for now. And you are going to build a mine there. And you are going to stay by Uxmal. Here is probably fine, actually. So what are we going to do with you? I guess I can rush out to this tile and just help build those road connections. And we might steal the food. Yeah, actually. So it seems like a good idea. We're going to want the salt tile, aren't we? We should grab that now because it's slightly higher value. Will you not? There we go. Reassign. Work the salt. Much better. Get the extra hammer out of it. Yeah, we'll get you the salt. I think that's going to be a much better setup. Oh, poor Jerusalem. Do we have any quests from these guys that we can fulfill? Barbarians. Where are the barbarians? Nothing specific. Just invading barbarians. Maybe that's why I was moving these guys out. I don't see a barbarian encampment. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Okay. Good. I'll move the warrior over here too. I don't think he'll get here on time to be relevant, but that will be very valuable. Uxmal size 3. I think I already capped them out. And someone else is size 3? Yeah. Avoid growth. And reassign. Yeah, we'll have to... Oh, can we build lumber mills yet? I don't remember if we've unlocked that technology. I'll have to double check. Just needs to still growing. Okay. And, yeah, getting theology will be good. We'll get to start that long count. I don't know if we need any of the buildings. Garden's not a priority. Hagia Sophia is... would be acceptable, but no, we're not really spending a lot of time on that. Or that. Ooh, I can't bombard them from here. So, since either way I'm going to eat one turn... Oh, I can't get there because I got to cross the river. I guess we'll walk up adjacent. Should be fine. I don't think they're going to move out of their encampment to do it. Temple of Artemis has been built. Tyr wants silk. Another pantheon. Not a religion. A pantheon has been founded. -2 unhappiness. Or -2 happiness, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, we can build lumber mills. Okay, that is going to be pretty high value. First, complete that road. Because I think getting the road connection is more important because it just gives us a lot more passive and immediate bonuses. Not based on population and working tiles. And you have a lot of money. Okay, first let's do that. Then let's arrange some trades. Let's see if what we can get from people. I'm not being active enough. Most wonderful people. Only 2 wonders built in the entire game. This is really... feels very odd. Alright, we've cleared that. What, no props for the barbarian encampment? No, just killing barbarians nearby. And I don't think we got any credit for it. Boo! Come on. It was like right outside your borders. Trades. I was going to take a look at that. Let's do a scan through. Maybe we can sell our salt to a bunch of people. That would be awfully handy. Askia is guarded. He's going to be really pissed when I settle near him. It's not going to be... Oh, I can't remember the math on these anymore. How much gold do you have? 239. Can you not get 240? Yeah, I think 240 is the value of a luxury resource, so we're going to cut ourselves short by 1, but we're helping out the person at the bottom of the totem pole. Or hurting... Yeah, we're helping him by giving him salt, which is good. On the other hand, maybe we should be stealing money from someone else. We're going to get a 3rd salt very soon, I think. We're going to... 3rd and a 4th, so we're going to be able to trade a lot. I like this idea. Good stuff. Now, what are we going to do with this money? I'm not actually sure. We may actually just use it for the fact that, because we're already running a deficit, it means that we can grow our military more and not worry about eating the cost. We can also instant buy a defensive unit pretty quickly. I don't feel the need to purchase any workers. I suppose I could maybe purchase a Coliseum. Well, not quite, but almost. I think I'm just going to save it for now. I think I'm just You know, it's just a good idea to try to get that cash. I guess I didn't have to rush to get that 239 bucks. Kill him. Still no credit? Really? Chichen Itza can build a Colosseum. Boom. Are there more barbarians kicking around somewhere? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Just realized I've started this video and not made sure that I'm actually recording audio. Yeah, because I got screwed the other day. Recorded a bunch of Civ 5 footage and my mic was muted the whole time. Still doesn't matter. That was a crappy game anyway. This one is way better. This get finished and hooked up? Yes, it did. Good. Yeah, we could hook up more dyes and trade that away as well. Why are you growing this way? I'd really rather you just capture an extra dye. Although it's not at risk right now, so I guess we don't have to rush that way. That's the other thing I can do with money is buy some tiles, but I don't think there's any I need ASAPly. Palenque is growing that way. And I'd rather it sort of push towards the salt so we have something else to trade for. But yeah, I'm not going to spend money on it, I don't think. Next turn. Sure, since you don't have any money for me to just sell you an embassy, we'll do an even trade. Give you barrage. You've completed... Ah, the road is good, and yeah, lumber mill is good. We could also just build a mine. And actually, that's probably better. Well, actually, until we get civil service, frankly, the lumber mill here... 1, 2, 3... No. Yes. Because then we get to keep the one food. So that will equal out to 6, right? 2, 3, and another one, that's 6. So they can work this tile, that tile, and one mine, and that ends up being a pretty good number. And then later when we get civil service and this becomes a 4 food tile, then they can just work 2 mines. Alright, sounds good to me. In any case, we will want 1 mine over here, so let's move there and do that. That got hooked up, which is lovely. And yeah, we're going to want to build a city over here. Now, based on our grid, well, we can kind of do anything for the next row. The next row can kind of be offset in any way we want. So, this might not be a terrible spot. You get fresh water, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that opens up anything to us in Civ 5. There's so much Civ 5, Civ 4 sort of crossover that I get confused about. It's a fairly defensible, like, choke point. You're not going to get much of a surround with the mountains and the lake. They can bombard across it, but we can bombard them back. I kind of like this position right here. And that opens up another spot. Why do I keep turning off? I need the yield icons. The sheep, well, which doesn't really give us much to settle right on it, although it is a hill, so that counts for a lot. This is a hill. The other alternative is to settle in this sheep here. And then we could put a city here. Because as is, if we go here and here, we can't really fit one in there, but it's not really the end of the world. Either way, we're going to fit 2 cities in this sort of setup, unless we went 1, 2, 3. That would be the ultimate placement. 1, 2. Well, that's kind of interesting to consider. Obviously, it would piss off Askia, but we're probably gearing up for a war against them at some point anyway. I think I'm going to play it a little safer. I'm going to go here. That's going to be totally fine. So, yeah, seriously, are there any more barbarians over here? Oh, I can't move there yet. I'm going to move him here. You are done and not doing anything, so... I think I'm going to continue the road around the south here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, we need a city here. I guess we will have to build a road over here. So that's going to be a 3-tile road. That's really not going to give us... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the spot. I've been off by 1. This would be the next... No. Yes. Next tightest spot. 1, 2, 3... Oh, no. 2. God, I'm just having vision problems. 1, 2, 3 space, and then 4 is there. All right. So we will build a road to connect them. Yeah, I guess I'm doing a sort of a wobbly path. I guess I'll build a road here, 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 connect that spot, and I'll go ahead and get started on that. Another trade route, which is good. Oh no, India. Let's be friends, India. Hey, Gandhi. Sup? Actually, do I? I don't have any extra. I'll get some soon, but not yet. Hey! I don't suppose, actually, you'd want to do a trade kind of like this? Wow. I know it's your last one. Alright, then. Friendship? Yay! Alright. There we go. Yes, we're all big friends, except you, who are going to be a big problem down the road, right? Well, he's neutral now instead of... Oh, is he, like, cautious or something? Alright, seriously, you have no barbarians to worry about. Oh, the quest is gone. Alright. Cotton, gold... Great Admiral. Stonehenge. Not happening. Build a mine. Bleeding money, bleeding happiness. Seriously, are we going to pull this off? Is there any way to get more hammers out of here? Should have checked that before. I don't think so. I think we're in a pretty optimal... Oh, right, I have everything locked in. Derp, derp. Even if I was willing to starve my people, I actually can't squeeze an extra hammer out of anything, short of buying another hill and just pointing people over there. Wow, if we get the Great... Like, this is so weird. I was not expecting this to even be remotely close to being an option. Alright, so there's no barbarians over there. Let's set up a defensive position here. I kind of like the idea. Most faith. That'll be interesting. So yes, build me a road that goes out this way. It's going to cost us money, but it's going to be good overall. You just want salt. Oh, I've been giving away salt forever. I forgot about that. Listen, you can afford to just pay me for salt, right? Let me do this and see what happens. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, 240 is what they give me. And I am fine with that. Not giving away salt for free anymore.
3 things are necessary for the salvation of man.
Theology. Finally. Medieval era. City-state bonuses are better now. We actually have a few bucks that we could potentially throw at someone, too. That's another idea. Wales. A great merchant. We'll have to keep that in mind. When our long count kicks in, we're going to have to double-check all that. I think this guy was just going to sit on the city tile. Although, frankly, hold on. We're going to move you here. And you, I will... No, just go here. It's fine. And this guy who was moving there. All right. Oh, I was just about to do something. Oh, right. Is anyone looking for money specifically? No. So I'm going to save my money for now. I'm not going to throw money at someone until they've got the bonus waiting for them, especially since we're still bleeding cash. That's really going to have a lot of value. A city here would actually be really nice if we get those horses, because then they can build a circus, and I would really like to grab that before tier finishes it. We might go into some pretty crazy negative happiness here for a sec. I want to capture this tile, lock in the citrus. Great library. How did we get the great library? You know what? I'm going to move you out of the way first so we can do a little swappy-doo. That is built, which is good. We're gonna head down this way. Why can't you enter that tile? Someone's standing there? Ah, a scout. Free technology. Well, we're not gonna grab mathematics, but oh my god, we just like timed this horribly because we have no expensive technologies available to us. This is ridiculous. I do like the fact that we've got the extra beakers, but I shouldn't have been working on math. I should have been leaving it. Whatever. Out of spite, I'm not going to pick this up. Even though, what are we heading for? Aftermath currency and getting that as soon as possible. The problem is our beakers are actually really strong overall. You know what? We don't have any good melee units. Let's unlock bronze working so we can upgrade our warrior. I'm going to do that now, actually. Yeah, so I'm going to put out one composite bowman. No, hold on. I want a settler. I want to grab that horse as quickly as possible. Just take the reins. I know we've got so much negative happiness, but we are going to get the citrus on board pretty soon, so that's going to help. And in fact, the Colosseum's going to finish. I don't think we'll go below 10 on happiness, which is important because horrible, horrible things happen if you go below 10. What are we going to use you for? I actually don't know. Uxmal is like working on unimproved tile, but what are we going to do there? Build a farm? We don't need more food here. In fact, what? Oh, right, because you're building settler. Still, though, this city should actually have the cows. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's getting the salt. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Damn Mongolians, you're getting in my way. Tikal is working... Oh, we can hook up the bananas. And build some lumber mills and mines over here. Yeah, there would actually be a lot of value in doing that. I guess these guys are just going to wait. And I really don't need the bananas that fast. Let's just build some mines. Something like that. Let's go around here just to see what's what. Choose production down here. You finish the pyramids. Good. Let's go and build that monument. Losing money, but who cares? Catapults are actually... We'll want to add one in.
The gate and key to the sciences.
Okay, you are